Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how to kill a T4 Enderman. This is honestly super simple and there's no fancy gimmicks to it. It's also pretty cheap, probably less than 100 mil setup depending on what gear you use. So let's get straight into it. Let's get into the gear. This is what I used, this is what worked for me, and this is what made every boss pretty consistent. You're going to want Final Destination Armor, 10k kills on each piece, G5, P5, of course, Hot Potato Books, and Rejuvenate 5 for some extra healing. This is essentially the bare minimum for armor. Now for some ultimate enchants, I recommend Refrigerate, Last Stand, and Wisdom. Refrigerate is going to be the best one just because of that defense it's going to give you for all the mana you're using. Last Stand is good if you're struggling with survivability, and Wisdom is good if you're struggling to have more intel. For pets, I recommend the Enderman for the boss fight, with the Crochet Tiger plushie just for that extra attack speed. And the Enderman is going to be useful because it gives you defense against Enderman. Now for spawning, you can really use any damaged pet that you want. The wolf, wither skelly, lion, griffin. But the wolf is going to probably be your best option just because it gives you that extra combat wisdom, which is going to help speed up spawning bosses. For weapons, you're going to want at least an Atom Split Katana or a Vorpal with T6 enchants, just the cheap ones. And then you're going to want any short bow in the game, and I mean literally any, because you're going to be using explosive arrows with it. Now this is going to make you go through hits phase like crazy fast, especially with Duplex, which is pretty cheap right now. So those are basically just the two weapons you need. Now for healing, you're going to need at least a Mana Flux Power Orb with the Wand of Restoration, and then a Florid or Ornate Zombie Sword. But you absolutely need these three healing items. This will keep you alive throughout the whole boss, essentially. If you're still struggling, you can use the Gloomlock Grimoire, which heals you in big chunks, but makes you do a little less damage. Some other useful items are going to be the Ender Artifact. This is super helpful, especially if you're struggling with survivability, but it's 90 mil right now. So I'm trying to keep this cheap for you guys, but if you really need it, get it. It's worth it. Now for the equipment, I just use the basic Molten equipment. It's good, it's got some good strength, it gives you good health and good defense, and it's not super duper expensive. You could even use Ender equipment if you need to. Now the Summoning Ring is going to be really good, especially if you're struggling to get that aggro off you, even during the hits phase, just so that the boss will stay a little further away from you, so that you can blast through that hit phase even quicker. You can also use the Weird Tuba if you're struggling with damage. This is pretty good because it gives you a little extra strength, but it's not really necessary. You don't really need it unless you're super struggling with damage. Now the part you've all been waiting for, how to do it. Let's get straight to it. So now that you have all the gear you need and everything, let's get started. I'm going to show you the whole process from spawning and to killing the boss. Let's get started. Alright, so I'm about to spawn the boss right here with just this guy. So right when I spawn it, I have my auto pet set to spawn Enderman when I spawn a Void Gloom. So you're gonna kill your last mob right when it dies, Mana Flux, and then use your Atom Split ability so it turns into a gold sword like this. Crouch and then bow through the hits phase, and look, it's already done. And then you stay crouched, and then melee. Use your Wand of Atonement. I say if you don't have the Ender Artifact, you need to use your Wand of Atonement every like 2 seconds, literally, because this thing does so much damage without that. Wand of Atonement. Okay, hits phase again. Ability, crouch, and explosive arrows. Spam. And look at that. It's already done with hits phase. Now, melee, melee. On him, melee. Get the beacons every time. Don't forget, those will instantly kill you. I'm pretty sure those do like 10,000 times your health in true damage, which is a lot of damage. You can't survive. Keep meleeing. Use your ability as well while you're meleeing. It's very useful. All right, you're gonna ability again. Crouch. Bow spam, and then boom, right through the hits phase every time. Beacon. All right, now that's lasers. Now you can take a minute to breathe, flex fingers, heal up, let your mana regen, get right back in there. And make sure you're moving back the whole time so that it's not just sitting right on top of your head. And there you go. 109 seconds now. I know that's not fast at all, but it's consistent and it's pretty easy. Okay, now that you get the basics down and you know what to do while you're fighting, I'm going to show you what it looks like when you're actually in the fight, grinding out void glooms. So now I'm about to spawn, and I'll show you what it looks like when it's locked. Go. Alright, for the total prices, if you're running an expensive setup, it's going to cost you about 182 to 184 mil, including that Ender artifact and that Atom split. And then for the cheap setup, it's going to cost you about 54 to 56 mil with that Gloomlock Grimoire for that extra healing because you don't have that Ender artifact, and the Vorpal Katana. Now these are interchangeable. Of course, you can change things out, make it cheaper or more expensive on either side, but whatever works for you, use it, stick with it, and grind it out. If you made it this far into the video, thank you. I really appreciate it. This is my first video, and I worked super hard on this. It took me super long to make it. Hopefully there will be more just like this later in the future, but yeah, that's it for now. Hopefully this helped you guys. I'll see you later.